Hello, fabulous friends and fans. Welcome to your Saturn special. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Now, where Saturn goes, so go our most important lessons. In early October 2012, Saturn will move into the sign of Scorpio for the better part of the next 3 years. Now, normally Saturn moving into a sign suggests that that area of life, that part of the sky for you is about to get a little tough, challenging, and in some cases is going to test you. But I don't think that it's going to be as challenging as other Saturn transits have been. And the reason I say this is because Saturn is going to be speaking very harmoniously to other power players in the sky, mainly Pluto, Neptune, and Jupiter, suggesting that we find ways to bring about harmony and create change that we really like, that creates more stability for us individually and also for us as a collective. If you want to learn more about how Saturn is going to speak to us as a collective, visit my website, nadiyashah.com, and you can read all about that. But for now, and for your sign, do embrace this opportunity to grow up, to change, and to make tangible progress in at least one area of life. It'll be a great transit. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your Saturn special. Thank you for being here. When I think about Saturn's move into the sign of Scorpio, I can't really think about anybody who's going to be happier to see this than you are. When I consider the fact that these last couple of years have really tested you financially, and with finances, there comes a whole host of emotional issues, a whole host of you looking at what money means to you, how you're going to go about getting that money. The universe has been gently encouraging you, well, sometimes not so gently encouraging you, to move into a type of work or a type of activity that allows you to make money doing something that you were always meant to do. So any less than ideal situations did not last. And this in turn was likely to awaken some of your own fears about your ability to provide for yourself and to meet your needs. But what I have found repeatedly again and again with the cycle that you've just been through is that the money you need does have a way of being there simply because you're willing to go after it and willing to go about getting it. Now, sometimes that's just barely, but the money you need has been there. Now, you're going to find that money matters get a lot easier to handle. In fact, some of them find their resolution almost miraculously and almost overnight. And that will bring you a great sense of relief. And now you get to move forward. You get to move on and ask yourself some other questions. With Saturn in Scorpio, life becomes much more about the immediate interactions, in letting yourself develop some skills, some abilities, some talents that you know are there, but you haven't really taken the time to focus on so that you can cultivate them, so that hopefully you can make something of them and allow them to be profitable in some way, or at the very least, give you a sense of appreciation of your own intelligence. It's really going to come about through your immediate connection. So as you are randomly going about your day, you can expect to have many experiences that strike you as synchronicity, but all these experiences are meant to get you to understand just what you're made of intellectually, especially. What you'll also find over the course of the coming years is that your relationship with siblings and cousins asks for more of your attention. Now, because Saturn is so harmoniously aspected or having conversations with other power players in the sky, it does suggest a maturing of your relationships with siblings, with cousins that you like, decisions being made about how you are going to deal in those alliances, and also an understanding of how it is that you can help these relationships move into a more adult phase. Some of your best ideas and some of your best healing is going to come about completely randomly. Another way that I've seen this energy manifest has to do with learning, and understanding that you can learn, that you're never too old to learn or too young to learn, understanding that learning is not just about you being smart or being born smart or with certain gifts, although that certainly helps. I mean, I think about some of the most brilliant people, and sure, they demonstrated some capabilities at a very young age, but more often, in fact, much more often, what we found is that there are people who started off with an interest, and then they developed that interest and uncovered the talent, and then gave it more time and more focus and more effort, and then that latent soft talent turned into a huge blessing and a huge capability. That is the path that you are on. And you invite these lessons when you allow yourself to actually go and sign up for different workshops or talks. And the shorter the better, really. These are one-day talks, one-day lectures, or short workshops over a period of days that end up helping you the most, that end up staying with you and changing you in significant ways, allowing you to understand what it is that you truly want now at this phase in your life, now that money starts to become a lot more stable and you're not just worried about survival and you're not just worried about making sure that you can provide for yourself, but now that that seems taken care of, it becomes much more about you developing yourself, you pursuing your interests, and you making yourself stronger, and talents shine brighter. Thank you for watching.